Paul Newman was born Paul Leonard Newman on January 26, 1925, in Shaker Heights, Ohio, into a middle-class family with Jewish and Catholic roots. From a young age, he displayed a passion for performing, often joining school plays and captivating audiences with his natural charisma. Life took a serious turn when World War II arrived, as it did for his generation. Newman served in the United States Navy as a radio operator and turret gunner in the Pacific Theater. Those years shaped him profoundly, instilling discipline, humility, and responsibility that would echo throughout his personal and professional life. After the war, Newman pursued higher education, attending Kenyon College, before training in drama at Yale University and the Actors Studio in New York. Under the mentorship of legends like Lee Strasberg, he honed a craft that combined intensity, subtlety, and an undeniable magnetism, preparing him for a career that would redefine Hollywood stardom. Breaking into Hollywood, Newman's breakthrough in Hollywood came in the 1950s, when his talent began to draw widespread recognition. Early roles, such as Rocky Graziano in Somebody Up There Likes Me, 1956, showcased his ability to portray real, complex characters, blending charm with inner intensity. Yet it was his role in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, 1958, alongside Elizabeth Taylor that truly cemented his reputation as a rising star. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Newman became the quintessential anti-hero, bringing flawed, magnetic characters to life with authenticity. Films like The Hustler, 1961, HUD, 1963, Cool Hand Luke, 1967, and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, not only thrilled audiences, but also proved his range. His piercing blue eyes and quiet intensity became his trademark, captivating both audiences and critics alike. Newman's dedication to authenticity and storytelling made him one of the most respected and enduring actors of his generation. Newman's later career and accolades by the 1980s and 1990s. Paul Newman had achieved legendary status. His role in The Verdict, 1982, displayed a dramatic depth that resonated with critics, while The Color of Money, 1986, directed by Martin Scorsese, finally earned him the long-awaited Academy Award for Best Actor. Newman's portrayal of Edward Fast Eddie Felsen was a masterclass in subtle, nuanced acting, blending charm, weariness, and introspection. He returned to a character he had first played more than 2 decades earlier, transforming him with the experience of age and wisdom. Even later films like Nobody's Fool, 1994, and Road to Perdition, 2002, showcased his continued ability to inhabit characters fully, conveying humor, vulnerability, and humanity. Across decades, Newman proved adaptable, evolving alongside Hollywood while remaining deeply committed to authentic storytelling, solidifying his reputation as one of cinema's greatest actors. A life beyond the screen. While many knew Newman for his on-screen work, he also led a vibrant life outside Hollywood. A passionate auto racing enthusiast, he competed professionally in the 1970s and 1980s, co-owning Newman/Haas Racing, which became a successful team in the IndyCar series. He described racing as the one activity outside acting that made him feel fully alive. Equally impressive was his philanthropy. In 1982, Newman co-founded Newman's Own, a food company that donated all profits to charity. Starting with a humble salad dressing, the company eventually contributed over $600 million to organizations worldwide. Additionally, he founded the Hole in the Wall Gang Camp, a summer retreat for seriously ill children, leaving a lasting impact on thousands of families. Newman's off-screen accomplishments reflected a rare combination of talent, passion, and generosity, defining a life lived with purpose beyond fame. The Color of Money, a career, pinnacle. Newman's role in The Color of Money marked a defining moment late in his career. Revisiting the character of Fast Eddie, originally introduced in The Hustler, he brought depth, reflection, and moral complexity to a man shaped by life's challenges. His performance was widely praised for its authenticity, combining wisdom, subtle humor, and an understanding of the consequences of past choices. Critics lauded Newman's ability to capture both exhilaration and moral ambiguity with effortless skill, proving that he could revisit a character decades later with renewed insight. The film's success highlighted Newman's enduring relevance, demonstrating that even in later years, he could command the screen with a nuanced, layered performance. Winning the Academy Award for Best Actor was a recognition of his decades-long contribution to cinema, a moment many fans had long anticipated. Nobody's Fool and enduring versatility in 1994, Newman captivated audiences again in Nobody's Fool, portraying Donald Sully Sullivan, a gruff yet deeply humane man in a small New York town. The role was understated compared to his earlier work, emphasizing subtlety over flamboyance. Critics praised the performance as one of his finest, noting the authenticity and emotional depth he brought to the character. Sully's humor, vulnerability, and wisdom reflected Newman's ability to convey fully realized human experience on screen. Even decades into his career, Newman demonstrated mastery over both dramatic and comedic nuance. His ability to inhabit characters so completely reinforced why he remained a beloved figure in Hollywood and beyond, admired for his dedication to craft and the authenticity he consistently brought to every role. Marriage and family life. Paul Newman's personal life was as remarkable as his career. His first marriage to Jackie White in 1949 occurred while he was still pursuing acting. Together, they navigated financial difficulties and the challenges of establishing careers in theater and film. They welcomed 3 children, Scott, Susan, and Stephanie, before divorcing in 1958. Later that same year, Newman married actress Joanne Woodward, a partnership widely regarded as one of Hollywood's most enduring love stories. Meeting during theater work and later cast together in The Long, Hot Summer, 1958, their on-screen chemistry mirrored a deep off-screen connection. Newman and Woodward raised 3 daughters, maintaining a stable family life while engaging in shared charitable and professional endeavors. Their marriage lasted 50 years, ending only with Newman's death, serving as a testament to loyalty, respect, and enduring love in an industry often defined by fleeting relationships. A relationship defined by respect. What set Newman and Woodward apart was the depth of their mutual admiration and respect. Newman often expressed his commitment to his wife humorously and sincerely, famously saying, "Why go out for a hamburger when you have steak at home?" Their relationship survived the pressures of fame while remaining deeply collaborative. Woodward acted in films he directed, and together, they worked on charitable efforts that left a lasting social impact. The stability and devotion they shared provided a foundation for Newman's career and personal life, demonstrating that love built on respect, understanding, and shared values could endure even under intense public scrutiny. Their story remains a model of partnership, integrity, and dedication. Later years and health struggles. In June 2008, Newman was diagnosed with lung cancer, a revelation that shocked fans and colleagues. He had previously confided in close friends about his illness, reflecting a private approach to health that mirrored his general humility. Newman's diagnosis highlighted the consequences of decades-long smoking, a habit he had quit in 1986. Despite his illness, he maintained dignity and resilience, continuing to engage with philanthropic work and professional commitments. The announcement drew attention to both his remarkable life and the universal struggles of health and mortality. Newman approached the disease privately, emphasizing quiet courage and the importance of maintaining composure in the face of personal challenges, demonstrating the same discipline and humility that had defined him throughout his life. Legacy and passing. Paul Newman passed away peacefully at his home in Westport, Connecticut on September 26, 2008, at age 83. His passing marked the end of a life rich in cinematic achievement, philanthropy, and personal integrity. Friends and family described his death as serene, occurring in the familiar comfort of home. A private funeral reflected his understated approach to personal matters, while the broader world celebrated a life that had influenced generations. Newman's legacy endures through his films, charitable foundations, and the lasting example of ethical, passionate living. His extraordinary contributions to the arts, business, and humanitarian causes continue to inspire, reminding the world of the power of talent, paired with compassion, humility, and unwavering commitment to human dignity.